Hello everybody, this is Shrikant aka Shrik DJ. Today I'm gonna talk about what are the SVGs. SVG tutorial by me, obviously. Okay, so what are the SVGs? SVGs are something similar to images or anything like that. It is just a mathematical equation images which is rendered on any browser or website or any photographic tools easily. Like at here, this search icon, this menu icon, this dark mode icon. When did come the dark mode for Google search? Whatever. Okay. So what are we talking about? Our SVG. So and you can see the SVG means scalable vector graphics. Scalable means it can be changed its sizes as per we want. Vector graphics, which is something very terrible to understand directly now, but we can just understand it is a file, it is an image which is not become blurry as of we become as we create a zoomed image like this png image of smiley. Okay, this image's size is 20 kilobytes, same image. And if I try to do anything like zooming in the movie image, see, it becomes blurry. Okay, so as you can see, it becomes blurry to its pixels if we try to zoom it. But but this is not a problem. There is also another problem, like in a website, it it loads and it takes too much time. It makes an http request also, which makes our websites a bit slower. But as per the svg looks like this. See, at the 1 pixel, it is too sharp to compare this. See, this is a difference between an svg and png. As of now, this png file is 20 kilobytes and this svg file is 1 kilobyte, which is just a code written in just like a text xml. And there are also other softwares like Figma or Inkscape, Inspace, I'm sorry, Inkscape. And there is also a paid one which is like Adobe XD Illustrator. Okay, so they are they are the softwares which can be used to create an SVG tags. It is very easy, not too difficult to download them. As of now, I am using Figma. Why? Because it is browser based. It does not need any specific operating system. It can work on any operating system with the use of browser. We can use these softwares like this. We can change the shapes of the content directly in. I can change at here in Figma also. I can change it also in after some time in Inkscape or anything like that. But if you want to change an image, actual image like png, we have to go to Photoshop or any photo editing tools, and then we have to save them as per the content and only work and that. So how can we write or make a img? How how can we write an svg? But before that, eh, how to write an svg we will talk about it later. But we have to show them how in our browser we can use an HTML template. It is boilerplate, and create an img tag just normally, and add the file name of our svg. Like at here, images prev svg I created already. I will talk about it later how did I create it in next video. but as per now just understand this. See, this image is rendered I'm sorry, easily. It does not need anything else like that much of. We can use just img, but we will just gonna give the same thing. Like, we can change its width from this to 400 to this 100. See, the image size changed to 50 or anything like that. But using directly width will not a good practice. We can use also px. We use px or not, both are the same, both have the same values. Okay, if we are using a px or not. If we are not using px, it does, it automatically understands or automatically corrected it to px. Okay, whatever. So we are just gonna create an css property of width to 50 px. Okay, so this size will be fine, I think. Okay, so this is how you can add an im svg in web file homepage. And we can also write an like a code. All of this code, all of this svg written content, I can copy and paste it all at all. But before that, we will learn. i I show you how it is coded. It is very simple to understand. As you can see at here, it's circle. It creating an face of circle, and all of these are the properties of that circle. Like, it is yellow, green, yellow, black, or anything like that. This is a right eye, left eye, and mouth. See, all of these are coded in XML. It is purely XML, not HTML, but XML. It is defining itself. Okay. After that, we can create our files svg at here also, like svg opening tab, svg opened, and after that it is closed also. Okay, automatically. I am using VS Code, so it is closing automatically. Does not need that much of content. So I can just copy all of this to our HTML page instead of SVG. Okay, instead of SVG. See, same thing happened. The image height becomes bigger in the browser. So we can just add at here. We can just add something like that. Our class, smiley class, as you already seen. smiley, smiley. See, all the classes are created easily. After that, we should need and create. We should to add and content or anything like that. I just make some spaces at here. Okay, we can also inspect that same image. It is indexable, it is usable to browsers or search engines. Search engines can be understood that we have an smiley space or image, or it is an eye, it is a face, it is an anything else like that. It can understand what what does the content on our website, and it can show easily to our websites, which can help something in our SEO also, but not that much. Okay, we can also change its color. If you try to use background color, no, it does not work. We should use fill. If you are using, if you are a vector designer or anything like that, you should know what are these fills. It just fills the image or the objects in our image. Okay, so consider all as an object. Okay, fill red, fill blue, but it is not good. But as you can see, it it is only changing the content of the inline SVG. So because of that, we should use SVG if we want to change its inner content by using a styles. Like at here, I can also use a stroke. But before that, what are the stroke? Like we use 1px solid black, like that content. It is a border. See, it does not work because it is not an HTML element, it is an SVG element. For SVG there is an other properties like stroke. Instead of border it is stroke, which is for use for color. Okay, after that we are gonna add stroke width, which is the size of a border. As as you can understand, see, like at here 5px will be fine. For an eye, I'm changing the contents of the eye. Like by using directly SVG in the line inline SVG, we can change the content in the SVG. See how to the how to view SVG in one line without losing its CSS features. We can use in and another methods also, but we are using some coding types materials. As of now, we can also use in other ways, but we are gonna do on hard way. Okay, so like that, if you watch this content, all the SVG is same. Just like, just add on class which is smiley, obviously. Okay, added the smiley. At here you can see there is a new tag at here, which is symbol tag. See, at in previous version there is no symbol tag. If you want to create a symbol tag, we are just gonna add delete all the inner content to symbol, but before that copy it. Okay, and paste it. Okay, between them. See, so what does happen? Because of symbol, it it is become invisible. It is just a loading file to our browsers. So for that, we, I will I will just show you like that. We will gonna forget about the img tag. Now we will only talk about svg tags. Okay, so I can copy our svg part or delete it, like at here. See, delete this and add the svg. See, all the circles, delete and add symbol. Symbol just added in svg and add it. So we can use this symbol anywhere on in our web page. Just add this also. This is, we'll talk about it later in next courses or in next tutorials or videos, like that. And we have to also give an id. Why? Because with the help of id we will load the content of our svg. Note it down. We should not add an id to svg. We have to add id to our symbol, symbol. Add id to symbol. Write it down if you don't understand or forget in future. Okay, let's create normal svg and create an use tag. See, use tag is created. After that, we can add an href, but as of now, for supporting the Mac browsers also, we have to use xlink colon href. Okay, then our hashtag symbol. See, our our image is directly loaded in the inline of our inline content or of our inline svg. See, we can hold it and write its content and watch it as per we want. See, so there are also another ways, but we will talk about it later. As of now, you can see how it is written. See, all of the text can be written after that, before that. svg, and also svg is an inline element, so if we add an svg to a browser, it can become as inline, not a block element. So this is how you can understand the svg, intro to svg. Thanks for watching the content of mine, and